For the European People's Party, Ms. de Lange, for 3 minutes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, Madam President, for presenting today the vision, the plans and the ideas of your European Commission when it comes to the Green Deal. And for the EPP, for us, popular parties and Christian Democrats, our motivation is crystal clear. We believe that we don't own this planet. We're nearly looking after it for the generations to come. And we therefore simply have a moral obligation to protect it. And for us, what we discussed today, therefore, is not just a deal. It's a solemn promise that we make to our children and our grandchildren. And the President of the European Commission earlier today talked about a man on the moon moment. And she is right, because aiming for something that is so hard to reach takes a lot of courage. But we simply need to act. We may be the last generation that can still act and have an impact and make a difference. We only simply have a couple of decades left. And at the same time, for the EPP, it is also clear that you don't put a man, or a woman for that matter, on the moon by just banning things, by increasing taxes and by telling people what they must do or what they can no longer do. We do it by bringing the best and the brightest together. That first of all. We need groundbreaking research, the smartest solutions and the cleanest industry, which will provide jobs for Europeans and opportunities. Let Europe be the continent that develops and produces alternative aircraft fuels, while also improving the rail market for shorter distances. Let Europe be the continent where we produce CO2 low or even free steel. We in the EPP, we might not be climate warriors, but we are, and we need to be climate nerds. That is what Europe needs to get ahead. We do it, secondly, by leaving nobody behind. It has been said, by not putting the burden, for example, on those who can least afford it. And this is a real worry among Europeans. We do it by working with our farmers and foresters. Farmland, forests, they cover more than 3/4 of our surface in Europe. And some brand farmers and foresters as the villains, as the problem in this debate, whereas they're part of the solution. And we should help them, starting by ensuring them a fair price for their products, as well as an international level playing field. And thirdly, we do it by being coherent and consistent. For the EPP, it is clear that an ambitious climate policy and a smart industrial policy need to go hand in hand. A Green Deal without the good deal for our industry will not deliver the change that we are looking for. We want and we need ambition with a business case. And finally, we need a global level playing field. It has been said, ensuring that other parts of the world either play along or cannot have uncorrected access to the European market. Today is a day, I think, for firmly putting that dot on the horizon. We agree on the direction that we are heading. We share an ambition, but the work on how we get there only starts. Let's not fool ourselves. It will be challenging. And what we need is a combination of real vision and practical strategy. And this is what the EPP can and will deliver. Thank you very much.